Welcome to Healing is a Messy Bitch. This is Amy Wilhelmy. We are on video 4. Today we are talking about EMDR and why your body still thinks it's 2004. So trauma doesn't need a timeline, right? It doesn't need a time machine to ruin your day. Have you ever walked by someone and smelled a familiar cologne or heard a song on the radio that just kind of instantly takes you back to where that memory first started, and your whole nervous system goes, oh no, not this again? And that's not just nostalgia, that's your body replaying a trauma and filing it in somewhere where it was never finished processing. So welcome to the weird world of body memory and why EMDR might be your nervous system's favorite upgrade. So here's the deal. Your mind might know the trauma is over, but your body, it still thinks it's stuck in 2004. So what is EMDR? Eye movement desensitization reprocessing. That's a mouthful, right? It sounds something like something a robot might say, but it's basically a brain hack. What happens is it works by using bilateral stimulation, eye movements back and forth, alternating, sometimes sounds or even tapping while you recall a traumatic memory. And why does this matter? Because instead of reliving that memory over and over and over, your brain finally digests it. You file it away. Picture it this way. Your trauma is like a terrifying pop-up ad that keeps hijacking your mental health, and EMDR is the close tab button that your brain's been begging for. It says, this is old. Save, close, and done. And why does it work for trauma? Why is this such a big deal? Because when trauma happens, the brain often doesn't finish processing it. It's like froze in mid-level download. And that's why a smell, a sound, or a look can launch you into this panic. And it's not just about the present, it's your body replaying an incomplete file. So with EMDR, we go back to that memory, we identify the target, and we pair it with the negative belief that you carried, like, I'm not safe. And then we reprocess it while using the bilateral stimulation. Then here's the magic part. We install a new belief, something like, I am safe now. And it's not just woo-woo, it's evidence-based with decades of research backing it. Francine Shapiro developed it. And here's the kicker. For many people, EMDR works faster and deeper than traditional talk therapy for PTSD. Think of it as hitting the refresh button on your brain software. I've had clients say it's like reprocessing memories on speed. So here's where it gets juicy. EMDR does not live in a vacuum. It plays really well with other types of therapies. Imagine this. You are in ketamine-assisted psychotherapy, or KAP for short, and ketamine unlocks an old memory of or an emotion. Then we use EMDR to reprocess it so it doesn't just float around unresolved. Later, emotionally focused therapy, or EFT, helps you make meaning of it with your partner, and you create safety in your relationship. And this just isn't symptom reduction. This is memory reconsolidation and changing how the brain files old experiences so that you can finally show up differently in the present. So yeah, trauma doesn't need a time machine to ruin your day, but EMDR, it's like updating your brain's operating system so that the past stops hijacking your future. Next up, sex. You knew we were headed there eventually. So drop a brain in the comments if your trauma has ever ambushed you out of nowhere. And subscribe if you're ready to stop letting your 15-year-old brain ruin your adult body. Thank you. Amy Wilhelmy, Healing is a Messy Bitch.